Yes, guys, it's welcome to some more of the Lunar and Earth show. This episode is called Lunar and Earth Clear the Air in VR Chat. So, as of recording this, a little earlier, I recorded another video. It's taking forever. I have plans to get uploaded and edited somehow. Yeah, it's a reaction video. It's taking forever. I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is until it comes out. Although, now I'm thinking about it, it might end up being uploaded maybe, I would say maybe, okay, if I can get working, probably around 7 maybe, like, my time. It might be another time for you guys, but for me, it'll be like 7-ish, maybe. Maybe. If not, it might be uploaded sometime later in the week. You know, like, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, or might end up being Saturday, for all I know. I mean, I don't know. Because I don't know what the issue is. There might be some technical difficulties along with it, but, you know, yeah. That's all I'm saying. Alright, let's get into this Lunar show.
Alright, everything is documenting. Well, I'm documenting right now. That's what that means. Right, no incidents to report today. No. Okay, great. Lunar, are we missing anything? Do we need more supplies or anything?
I think we're running a little bit low on the candies, and maybe we need a little bit more glitter glue.
Alright.
Careful, it's at Earth.
So, on page review. Any colors?
I think specifically they were really a big fan of the gold and blue today.
Alright, gold and blue.
They're generally not very emphatic about the, maroon or whatever color it is.
That's fine.
Yeah, maroon.
Let's see here. Okay. Yep, I'm sending in a request for...
Maroon's like, what? It's like a brownish purple, right? Am I right? I know maroon's like a purple, or no, it's more like it's a brown of some sort. I think it's either a reddish brown. Wait, I think it is a reddish brown, I think. I think it's a reddish brown, actually. Not purplish. I mean, I know in Spanish they say, like, marron, I think. Yeah. For, brown or whatever. I mean, I know, like, maroon is, like, brownish kind of color, I think. Wait, yeah, it's like reddish brown. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Before I give myself an existential crisis, so.
Delivered.
Okay.
And let's see. No other incidents to report today? I already put that down, but I want to make sure. Was there any incidents?
I think one kid might have slipped and hit another one in the ankle.
Oh.
Okay.
But I think they both just kind of walked it off.
I'll document it just in case.
Yep.
And that's everything.
Okay, doke.
Cool.
Alright.
Candy and glitter glue is over here. Barrels I tossed over. Just gotta come up here.
Okay.
At least Earth and Lunar are finally getting along again.
And done.
Because they were, a little bit heated at each other for like a month straight. Well, I guess Earth was more heated at Lunar, but...
Yep, done.
So does Sun want to come in and clean those? I know he preferred to do that.
I told him I'd do it.
Oh yeah, by the way, when you guys, like, did say that, like, Sven doesn't want to exactly want to be in the drama, but at the same time, then, like, at first they, like, dragged Solar into, like, the whole drama with Eclipse or whatever. Yeah. Also, I know it's not more, like, a Sven thing, but, you know, like, to get involved in this. But at the same time, like I said, there's, like, Solar that got involved with all the Eclipse stuff, so why wouldn't Sven get involved with the Crater stuff? It makes sense.
Okay.
Alright, let's get into this. Lunar and Earth Clear the Air in VR Chat. So, Also, this was their first video of 2025.
Okay, good to know.
I'm trying to pull more weight and take on more responsibilities.
That's nice.
But I think that's it. I think you can go if you need to.
Oh wait, the dolls. We didn't bring the dolls over.
Oh,
You mean the plushies?
I got it.
Not
for
exactly dolls. When I think of dolls, I think of like just humanoid. Like humanoid plushies or whatever. That's what I think of when I think of dolls. Because mainly when someone like refers to dolls, they refer to like human-like plushies. Like that's what Moon has a fear of, dolls. Human-like figures. I think it's called onomatonophobia, I think it's called. Yeah.
hey, Earth.
Hi. What's up?
Are you okay working with me?
Ooh.
I can always ask Moon to switch around shifts.
Well, it's kind of impossible to not work with you, and we kind of have to be civil for the kids, so I'm fine doing that.
Yeah.
I know, but I wanted...
Honestly.
I'm just confused, Lunar.
Okay.
Like, I don't get where all this care is coming from suddenly. Like,
What? I mean, Lunar's always loved you, Earth, didn't he? You know, I think Lunar's just waiting for like the right time to ask it, not like right away.
I get it's because you hurt me and you feel bad, and that I'm angry at you, and you want to make sure like you don't upset me any further. But like, I don't know. It feels like this whole time we've been, close to each other. You've been more focused on yourself, and I get you trying to
Help.
deal with that,
Yeah.
not be so self-centered. But it feels really weird to me right now. Like I get you're trying to change and stuff, but I don't know how to deal with it.
That's fair.
Regardless if I am comfortable with you or not, I mean, we have a job to do at the end of the day.
I know we have a job to do. And I know that we're both professionals and adults and can manage working with each other without bringing in anything personal. And I know I have been a selfish individual since we met. But outside of the fact that you're even upset with me, I want to be a good brother. As much as I deserve to be after what I've done.
Aww.
And I'm trying, and I don't expect you to forgive me. Ever.
Aw. Well, the thing is though, Lunar, Earth might forgive you like sometime in the future, just not like anywhere like in the nearest future, you know? Maybe like a little bit later in the year. I mean, Earth may just have to deal with like pain for like maybe the next couple of months. But I highly doubt she's gonna deal with pain for like the whole rest of the year. So, yeah.
I wouldn't be upset with you if you did.
That's just the thing, Lunar. Like, I try to forgive a lot of things. And, I guess what's really the hitch for me not wanting to forgive you so much is that, like, I get you're gonna say you're sorry. I don't know if I want to hear it at this point of just, I keep offering to help you, and you're like, yes, and then you push it to the side, or you, like, start pretending you're okay.
Yeah, but Earth, you do have to realize that is normal. Because, like, I mean, pushing things to the side, that's, like, not the worst thing in the world. But what I'm saying is, like, it happens to everybody. Everyone likes to push things over to the side. Like, maybe sometimes not intentionally. Sometimes they get, like, sidetracked, with other stuff, And I feel like it's been hard for Lunar because there's been like so much happening with the whole entire family, you know. And I get like he probably doesn't want to be involved in this drama because he's already had like a lot on his plate. So yeah, but at the same time, you know, she has to realize that like not everyone's gonna act the same way, you know. People are different, you know. Like animatronics are humans, you know, dogs, even animals, you know, etc., etc.
With stuff I do, like being friends with Eclipse, or like not really listen. Like, I don't really, you know. Eventually, I stop prioritizing your feelings because you say you're fine, and then it comes out in a big argument later on that you weren't okay. You know, it just feels like a lot of the effort, and not to say, you know, my effort was like super important or like it meant something. Like I guess it, you know, you help family. That's kind of what you do. And it felt like even though I was trying to help,
I squandered your effort.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Yeah.
I know. Because I did.
And
I can't take that back.
I know.
But if he could take it back, he would.
Squandered the effort you took to try and help me when you saw more clearly than I did that I was a lot more damaged of a person.
I guess it's easier when someone else points it out to you, or like, you know, hey, you have problems. It's easier for somebody else to say it than for yourself to realize it.
When you offered to help me every time, I didn't think the issues were as bad as they were most of the time. And that wasn't fair to you because you wanted to help me as my sister. And I just treated my problems like they weren't problems to begin with. And like you said, eventually I blow up.
Yeah, Lunar, that's also life. You are gonna blow up at some people, whether it's intentional or not, but it is gonna happen at some point.
Which isn't healthy.
I think you're working on that, I've heard, so what I'm trying to say doesn't really, it's kind of like in the past anyways, but, you know, I like taking care of people. It's what I was built for, and I take joy and pride in what I do, in helping people. And when I try to help somebody, and I think I did a good job, that we are overcoming obstacles together, and...
Yeah, do you know what I find weird, though? About Earth? Well, not like her as a person, but like... It's like, the creator's such a horrible person, but created an animatronic that was like very helpful and like therapeutic. You know? It's weird, honestly.
You know, we're making a difference and blah blah blah. And then it, you know, gets thrown out. No, it didn't help. And in fact, you made the problem worse because you have not really done anything. It makes me upset. And I don't know if that's at you, at myself, at everybody involved.
That's why everybody.
Like, you know.
Earth, I want you to be angry with me because I deserve you to be angry at me.
Jeez.
It just feels weird for me to...
Jeez, Lunar. I mean, I get like she does have a right to be angry with Lunar, but someone just posted New Year's resolutions. Oh, cool. All right, I'll be sure to direct that for this. We got like 12 more minutes off. Okay, whatever this is gonna get.
You're trying to repent for it, and then like, I'm angry at you, and all I want to do is yell at you because, you know, I like playing and running after the kids, and some days I can't do that. I like the kids. I know, but the point is, I don't like yelling at you all the time. And all I
That's
feel
true.
for you right now is unbridled rage, where I just want to scream at you because I want the kids to climb me like a jungle tree or whatever. I want them to play with my
Why would
hair
you want
and
that?
get on my back, and I can piggy.
Why would you want the kids to climb all over you? Do you not know how many germs kids have? Good God. Why would you want them all over you? They can't get sick like humans can. But still, why?
Back them around the daycare like I used to do, but there are some days I
Play with
can't.
the hair and the pigback thing. Okay, that's a little bit more normal.
Because you made a stupid decision because you wanted to get something done faster and you wanted to make yourself like feel important. Your whole thing is you want to be useful to people, and
Oh
when
yeah.
you stopped,
Because what has Lunar been? Like I feel like no one really checked up on Lunar though. That's the thing, and like maybe if they give it something to do, maybe like I don't know, like maybe said Dazzle or something. And then you needed that training, so. Or maybe on days where he didn't have training, he would, maybe said Dazzle or something. But, yeah.
Realized, hey, I'm not being useful right now, or what I want to do isn't useful enough. Let me go the extra mile. And you did that.
Mm-hmm.
You know. It just felt frustrating for me. And it still is frustrating for me because, you know, things are different now.
Yeah.
And I don't even know. Like, you're my brother at the end of the day. You know? Nexus is my brother at the end of the day. My dad's my dad at the end of the day. So I'll always love you. Even if, like, it's weird for everybody else. Like, nobody else loves Dad. Nobody else loves Nexus.
True.
Or maybe they do and they don't tell me.
Okay, well, that's a little bit... Okay, so I feel like Sun did like Nexus. Or, like, maybe he still has, like, some love for him, like Earth does, but at the same time, he didn't care if Earth died or not. You know, like, Nexus just straight up called Earth collateral damage. You know, and, like, wasn't even sorry that he hurt her. You know? And he tried killing, like, pretty much everybody. Or he could have, at least. You know? You know?
But, like, you know, maybe I'll get over it. Maybe I won't. We'll see. I'm just trying to get back to, like, not hating you. Because I don't hate you. But it feels like I resent you.
Okay. Maybe instead of, like, hate, maybe, like, just say angry? Furious, maybe? Because, like, of course she doesn't hate Lunar. I don't see her as, like, being, like, enraged. I would say more about, like, furious, or, well, not furious, because furious I think is a little bit much. I would say, like, maybe angry, maybe, upset, maybe, not hate, so, yeah.
You know? I'm sorry for just talking the whole time, by the way.
Fine. I want to hear this stuff. I do. Because hearing the problems that you're seeing and feeling with me, it's a guide to doing better.
I also honestly feel like I missed a lot of red flags. Like you being so apathetic, you distancing yourself so much, you not really investing in the family as much. Those were all big red flags that there was something wrong. And I feel like I failed in not noticing it because I just thought it was something to do with your powers or like the astrals, and I guess it was.
Okay, I mean, that's fair, you know? Like, I mean, even, like, she admits that she failed to seeing the red flags, you know? I mean, but the thing is, though, was it the same for everyone else in the family? Like, I feel like none of them, like, really checked up on Lunar that much. Like, they never really had, like, a full-on conversation with him except Earth. You know? And the only thing, like, Sun and Moon did was, like, just say, like, hey, Lunar, what's up? You know? And I think that's about it, you know.
Was, but it wasn't the way they intended it to come across.
Uh,
Yeah, that thing is dumb. That thing just bounces everywhere.
No.
But you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, I get
that
it.
was stuff I should have talked to you sooner and, like, less, you know,
But
aggressively.
Here's the thing, Earth. That's not your job. Me acting like that isn't your responsibility to help me fix. All that you could have done was say something to me, and as you said, every time you tried to do something like that, I
push it away.
didn't treat it like it was important.
Okay, pushing it away.
And I took our family for granted. Because I felt different from all of you. We call Solar our cousin more primarily than anything else.
Well,
And
brother now.
Out of those of us that call each other brother and sister, I'm the only one that wasn't made by the creator. I'm the one that got these weird alien superpowers. And I'm the one that didn't have a body to begin with.
I mean, I guess that is kind of true. Lunar was like, well, except for like Blood Moon and technically Eclipse and Solar Flare. Yeah, we're not like okay. Everyone except for like Lunar, Eclipse, Solar, and Solar Flare and Blood Moon, and yeah, I guess that's about it. Yeah, we're made by the creator, like Earth, Moon, Sun, technically Ruin, was made by the creator. Everyone else in the celestial family, no. Yeah, Lunar was made by Eclipse, you know.
So at times I would act like I'm just an outsider.
Aw.
Just someone else. And I would just turn on my happy-go-lucky Lunar. That wasn't me, and it wasn't fair to all of you. And thinking all that stuff wasn't fair to all of you, because I've seen what the creator was like to all of you. I've seen what these powers do to me. I've seen the turmoil firsthand that Moon had with the whole body situation. So these things that made me feel different, I didn't even consider the negatives of them. Because I wanted to make it about me.
Yeah.
I am selfish.
Aw.
I always have been. And
okay. Lunar, when you were first made, that was more so, I would say it was a little bit more reasonable. I mean, when you were first made, Lunar, you were pretty much acting like a kid mostly, so. You know, you were the precious little bean that one likes. And then I think Lunar just turned to being the most hated character. Well, okay, I don't want to go into, like, the hate character stuff, but, you know, I mean, I know this was, like, a couple months ago, but, like, I feel like I would address it again. When it came to, like, the Screwbreak show situation, whatever, with, sexism and stuff, like, some people, like, hate Earth, or, like, hate Pollux, or, you know, hate, Lolbit, or Roxanne, because they were female. Not because of the personality, just because they were female. Yeah. And, I think what, like, Davis did say was that, like, some people are like, Nexus can do no wrong, and Earth sucks, you know. Yeah. And that ain't cool. Like, 100%, that is, like, really not cool. You know? It's like, you're hating someone just because of their gender. Like, I don't hate, like, I mean, I know sometimes I say, like, I hate guys, but I don't hate, like, every single guy out there in existence. You know? Well, like, lots of the times I just say I hate people most of the time, but it's either guys or just people in general. Not everybody, but, you know. I'm talking about, like, as a whole, technically. And, yeah, I mean, I don't hate Lunar because he's a dude. I don't hate Nexus because he's a guy. I don't hate Freddy because he's a guy. You know? I mean, whenever it comes to, like, personality, you know, and whatever, it's like, it'll give me, like, okay, it's like, sometimes it's like, depending on design or personality, it's like what I would like about the character. Whenever it came to Moon, from the game, I liked him because of his design. I liked a little bit of his personality. Well, I kind of more like Sun's personality, but, and I like Solar a lot because, you know, his design, his personality, you know, kind of like that. But don't just go hating someone because of their gender, or their preference and, like, clothing, like, or their sexuality, or their religion, or their race, ethnicity, etc., etc. You know? Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Okay.
I'm trying to take on more responsibility to work more outside of myself and for other people.
And I'm glad you're doing that. And honestly, when I say you're selfish or something like that, I think everybody is a selfish person, and that's not necessarily bad. It's just...
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, we all, you know, we all can't be forgiving all the time, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying it's like, we all can't be giving, you know, all the time, because, well, sometimes we need some stuff, and if it comes to a point where, someone is, like, giving everything away, it's like, at the same, like, at that point, like, you know, sometime in the future, like, that person's gonna, you know, be in a worse place, you know, they're gonna be in a bad place, so, you know, like when it comes to, like, food or clothing or something, you know, I mean, it's always good to, like, give, like, some things, like, away charity or whatever. Well, okay, when it comes to, like, selfishness, okay, when it comes to, like, a certain extent, yes, like, some rich people are, like, so selfish, like, don't want to give, like, any money to, like, charity, or anything, or the homeless, or whatever, but they'll, like, spend, like, all their money on, like, you know, expensive clothing, like, expensive stuff. It's like, you can be using this money to, you know, help people out, you know? Not saying that's every rich person, but, like, some, you know? Money can change people, or at least power can. Whether that becoming, like, a Discord mod, or, you know, like, a moderator in something. People are going to abuse their powers, you know? Like, a couple of years ago, back in 2023, in October, where I was banned off the Scooby Show Discord server because I, quote, whitewashed Cassie, who was being toxic and arguing with multiple mods, when it was just me defending myself, mind you. So, yeah. That is the, you know, horrible thing about when it comes to, like, power and stuff.
The amount it is. Everybody is trying to look out for themselves. Everybody only has their own experiences to go off of. We don't know everything. You know,
That's
when
true.
I was asking you, when that whole stuff was happening with Sun and Nexus, you know, like, just step up, it was because I was looking at it from a perspective of Sun is alone in his room and there's nobody else who can help.
Oh, yeah, that was...
And, like...
Oh, yeah, that's so true. Man, I really felt bad for Sun at the time because I pretty much know his pain. You know, okay, maybe not to his extent, but like, I can feel his pain of just being like sad for like a week or more. You know, like if Sun wasn't eating a lot, I mean that is bad. You know, I mean, because like I can kind of feel him in a way. You know.
I didn't consider your experience of you know everything is solved pretty quickly, even though it's still a really weird perspective that
No,
yeah it
that
is
was
weird.
an awful point
Yeah,
in any aspect.
yeah.
I'm like Moon, and I don't know how to help a lot of the time.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's kind of true. You do have like a little bit of Moon in you, but so does Eclipse. Eclipse got a little bit of Moon in him as well. I think everyone has like a little bit of Moon in them. Well, maybe except Earth, but I think everyone else has a bit of Moon in them. Mainly because Moon was like pretty much well, I wouldn't say the root, but like he was like the yeah, I wouldn't say the root, but more like what's the word? The stem of the problem, I guess. Of like, okay, yeah, the stem of all of their problems. You know.
I don't. But that's not good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm this weird hodgepodge of aspects from Moon and Sun, for better or worse. And now I just have these powers that aren't either one of them, and they're the one thing that's been me.
And you liked that.
I did. And then when I couldn't continue with it, I felt like I was losing.
Aww.
So I made the stupidest decision I could. And I'm paying the price.
Yep.
And
Karma.
I'll continue to pay the price for it. So, all I can say is, I am really sorry. And again, I don't expect you to forgive me.
Aww.
And when we first talked again, after I came back, I shouldn't have asked you to hug me.
I get what you did, and honestly, I have this. I think it's something with me that I just, even when I'm angry, I just want everybody to be happy. I need to work on that. I need to be less people pleasy and more self.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's just you.
Selfish.
Just be you.
And it feels weird to be doing that right now, especially when you're going through that right now. But
We're opposites in that way.
I was made to be
Positive.
I guess like to serve. I was made to take care of people.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, why do I like say I'm the baby sister and like you know why do I want people to take care of me when I
Yeah, she is the baby sister, but she acts more like an older. Well, I guess I would say older, but I don't know. I mean, okay. I want to say that like everyone kind of like acts like their own like sibling. You know what I'm saying? Like Moon acts like the older brother, like the oldest brother. Well, actually, no. Moon acts like the older brother, like the oldest brother. Moon acts like the second oldest. I guess Solar acts like the third oldest. Eclipse acts like the middle child, and so does Blood Moon. And I guess Earth acts like the little, like, yeah, I guess the sister, and Lunar's also the little sister. Also, I think it's snowing outside. Either that, or I think it's snowing, I think.
I should be taking care of everybody else. I should be doing what I was designed to do. You know, I'm not perfect, and I know I'm not.
Yeah, no one's perfect.
Sometimes I just wish I still had...
Trust me, everybody. Nobody's perfect, okay? We all have our flaws, you know, like, me, I'm not perfect. I have ADHD, you know? And that is kind of like a flaw in a way, because I feel like I can't really concentrate on that much. You know? But, yeah.
That feeling that I was. Because everything felt okay then. That I could do whatever I wanted. That I was good at what I did. Right now, I'm just confused all the time. Why is Son's cat here again?
Oh my gosh!
I don't know.
He's not here, baby. You gotta go home.
Aww.
Maybe that worked.
Maybe. But I'm trying.
I know. And I recognize you're trying.
Aww.
And I don't expect you to not be angry with me. I want you to know that.
I know.
You're allowed to be angry with me as long as you want to.
I know.
Or need to.
Aww.
And you working on yourself is a start.
Aww.
Yeah, but it's only a start.
Mm-hmm.
My powers aren't me. The people I help and call my family, and helping them in my own way is what makes me me. So, again, if you need distance from me, say the word.
That's fine.
I'll let you know. For
Yeah.
now, I just want to get this done and go home.
I got it. You go.
Okay. If you need any help, let me know.
That's
I
cool.
can probably do some remote work with the filing and stuff. But I'll see you later.
Okay. Bye, Earth.
Bye, Lunar.
That felt good.
Yeah. Actually, it went really well.
Felt good.
Oh, there we go. Well, that's it for today's video. So, hit the subscribe button to go stick along and come below and do see some more of the Lunar Attraction videos. I'll see you guys next video. Bye, you superstars, and Happy New Year.